Hey guys, this is Kevin of MuscleReview.net, and today I want to talk about MI40X, that's Mass Intentions Extreme 2.0. This is a program that came out about a month ago. Ben Pakulski is the author, and I wanted to just give you a little bit of a review of this. I've had time to look over it and everything, so here goes. If you order this program, you'll first be taken to kind of an introductory page. It's a video where Ben explains how you can get the most out of this program. And I would really encourage you to follow his advice here, because you may not necessarily want to just jump into the training videos and stuff like that. He's put really a lot of thought into how he's designed the training, so follow his advice here. Another thing I will explain to you is kind of how the training works in this program. You start off with what's called a primer phase. That's just getting your body ready for the weeks of training to come. Phase 1 and 2 are high volume, a lot of reps involved with this type of working out. That's the first two phases. Phase 3 is more of power and hypertrophy training, so that's a little bit different than what you'll do in the previous weeks. Phase 4 is strength training. Phase 5 is deloading. That's kind of intentionally cutting back on your volume and intensity to give your body some time to rest. Phase 6 is overreaching. That's kind of like an intentional overtraining since you've just rested. And Phase 7 is called a hyper recovery phase. So those are the different phases in this program. The whole thing, if you do it from start to finish, will last for 18 weeks. Some people have asked how this compares to MI40. This program is a good bit longer than MI40, and you get a lot more content than you did with MI40. MI40 is good, but I think MI40X is kind of the next level. Another thing I'll talk about a little bit is the Cell Expansion Protocol, or CEP. There's been a lot of questions about that too. And here's the idea behind CEP, the Cell Expansion Protocol. Our bodies, or our muscles, basically one of the ways that they grow is that they accept a donor nuclei or donor nucleus from the satellite cells. And I won't try to get into all the details about that, but I will say that I've heard other people talk about this long before I watched this program, so I know it's a valid theory of muscle growth. And with CEP, what you're doing is he introduces some techniques for how you can coax your muscles to borrow these nuclei and get bigger. So that's basically the idea behind that. And I can't give too much away as far as how he tells you to go about doing that. But I will say it's a valid scientific idea as far as muscle growth goes. If you buy this program, you will of course get a video library. These are downloadable videos, and the quality is really good. Instead of just being a real small video, when you download one of these, it's kind of a full screen thing. And I've always thought that Ben does a really great job of training videos. So that's one of the big perks of this program. You'll also get a nutrition guide. Of course, if you want to put on muscle, you have to follow a nutrition program. There is a supplement guide. And one thing I'll say about the supplement guide is his advice is good, but you may want to shop around and see if you can find some better deals on supplements. He recommends a specific brand, which most of the guys do. They have a particular brand that they like. But I would encourage you just to stick to the basics: protein, creatine monohydrate, a multivitamin, things like that. And don't get too caught up in spending a lot of money on supplements. So what do I think about this program overall? The only thing that I really don't like is the sales page. To me, all the marketing and all that stuff with the sales page, I'm not crazy about. But the actual program, I think it's a good value for the money. If you're thinking about 18 weeks, that's a pretty good value. If you were to compare that to what it would cost to buy a personal trainer or something like that, to me it's a cost-effective way to get a lot of good, solid training information. I think this program would be best suited for someone who's been training for a little while, maybe a few months or a year or two, and looking to break through some plateaus in gaining size and strength. That's who I think this program would be best suited for. So anyway, I hope this review has helped you. If you would like a more complete review and look at some of the screenshots, I have put a link below, so be sure to check it out.